Welcome in, and what we do here is we talk about connections, and it's been said that if quilting groups still existed, we would need less therapy, and I think that's so fitting. Also, but something that comes to mind when I think about connections is connections to the past, connections to our history, our legacies, and being able to find ways to find those connections. Research shows that depression is minimized, anxiety is minimized, and dopamine is increased when you begin to look at your legacy and the legacies of others. And so I thought of no better way than to begin unveiling and reading letters from the past. This letter I want to show you looks like it's from 1945. 1945, I believe we were still in a war. And so you think about the history, you need to keep in mind that when you are looking at letters of the past, what you're also doing is considering what makes them stop and pause and write. It used to be that writing letters could take 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes longer, depending upon who was writing and the message that they were trying to send and being able to gather your thoughts. Back then, you couldn't just backspace and delete that whole text. It was what it was, and you presented it where you had it. So being able to gather your thoughts and articulate things was really an important feature. And so if you look at the postage, it looks like the postage says free. It's wrapped in a plastic wrap. That's the way I received it. It looks like somebody had colored on the back, and maybe that just happened over time. It is weathered in its coloring, and it's got spots on it. So this has been through a long period of time. Another one I have here is this one. It's got, I think it says 3 pence, 3.5 pence in the postage. This is from, it looks like 19, and I think that's a 2, the bottom of a 2. And it's going, if you look, it was at a time when we didn't have zip codes, and it was going to Brooklyn, New York City, and it was from someone in London, and how beautiful that is. And then I have a whole other stack here of more that we're going to go through. So stay tuned, like and follow.